What's poppin', family? You know who it is. King B the Great coming at you with another video of that sauce. First of all, I want to send condolences out to Kevin Samuels' family. He was a king. I mean, I didn't agree with everything he said, but he spoke his truth. I don't really think his intentions was bad. Yes, his medicine did leave a bad taste in your mouth, but I don't really think he was his intentions was bad. He was trying to heal us. Here we go, family. This is my question, family. Is this a murder conspiracy or a coronary heart disease? I pray this brother wasn't a target of a organized plot. What? Because there's a lot of speculation around this case. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing and hearing a lot of different stuff, you know what I'm saying, about taking Viagra and all of this type of stuff. I don't know. I'm just speculating, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speculating. But, you know, it was the woman he was with the day he died. The woman was a nurse. What? I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I'm not saying she was guilty of anything. But that do seem suspicious. And this feminine act that's going on right there, this feminine movement that's going on right now, it makes this seem more and more and more suspicious. Because he was like a tell her like it is kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't think his intentions was bad. You know what I'm saying? But it do leaves a bad taste in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? But look at it this way. Men have a different perspective of things than women. We have to look at it that way. Because men was raised to say, to tell you how it is, tell you how it really is. We ain't beating around the bush. We telling you how it really is. Women, on the other hand, feel like they was in society, they was brought up to be sensitive to what you say to a woman. You know, you gotta be sensitive, you know, but we wasn't brought up like that. See, men was brought up to tell them how you really feel, you know, like tell them what it really is, be 100, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel like he was being 100, even though it was crucial to the ears, but he was being absolutely 100. And he was trying to actually heal us. He really was. And another thing, he didn't just get on women. He just didn't beat down women. He beat down on men too. He beat down on the sorry baby daddies. He beat down on the sorry husbands that, like, you know, that don't work, that don't have a job. He beat down on both of us. That's what I'm saying. He was really trying to heal us. Sometimes you need to hear the harshness. Sometimes you need to hear the criticism. Sometimes you need that boost. That's why it's so sad when I see these videos and they celebrating this man's death. You know, wow, that's awful. For y'all who don't know his work, I'm gonna give you a snippet of his work.
I'm great. How are you?
I'm okay. How old are you?
I am 29.
All right. So what are we talking about?
Okay, Mr. Samuel, I just heard you say, you know, if we just give men what they really want, then we will be able to be married and have a good life with the man. I disagree.
You have any children?
I do. I have a son.
And were you married?
What was I married when I conceived him? No.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So I disagree because I'm a social worker. So I'm in the helping field, and I just got out of a long-term relationship. And when I was in the relationship, he would tell me, you know, okay, I want to go back to school. I want to pursue my degree. I want to finish, I want to finish my degree. So I thought, like, okay, great. Let me come up with a plan on, let's see how we can get your degree. Let's see what type of money we got to put in for you to do these. But when it came down to it, that's not what he really wanted to do. So it's
Hold on. Are you judging all men based upon what you're talking about?
I'm not, but...
Are you sure? Are you sure? Because you said you did... Okay, you say you disagreed, but I allowed you to speak, and you spent the better part of a minute describing your situation.
And like I was saying at first, like I'm a social worker, so I work with a lot of women, and I work with a lot of, single women.
But do you ever get the father side of the story?
No.
Thank you.
When I
no, sorry, hold on, ma'am. You get one side. There are three sides: hers, his, and the truth. And guess what? I can pull up video after video of women breaking the law, lying, and females believing it. 74-year-old man in Idaho Springs was tasered, framed, and stroked out because his neighbor, who was drunk, high, and had multiple felonies, lied and said he had them. Go look it up, guys. And that guy didn't get anything. And you know what the female cop was over there? This old man, they tasered him in his own home, planted evidence on him, and they were more concerned with the woman who was drunk and high. So, women tend to believe women's sob stories. And you cannot be an intelligent person and tell me just because you're a social worker, hearing one side of the story, knowing you're a single mother predisposed to having a heart for women, that you're getting a balanced picture. Logically tell me that's what you're doing.
No, what I'm saying is I'm not only am I a social worker, I am a female, and I do work with a lot of single women that I have seen.
A lot of single women who choose to marry before they carry, do things out of order, and you don't get the father's story, right?
I'm speaking about dating, Mr. Samuel.
No, ma'am, I'm speaking about you're trying to set the table in a bullshit way. Do these women in social work come in here and they're married women who have children as a result of marriage and their husbands are still around?
Some, yes, sir.
Some, what percentage? 1 in 4 black women were married. Careful.
Married about 6%.
So 94% of these women aren't.
Yes, sir.
So when you say some, I don't understand why y'all do that. Some, if your kid came home and said, "Mom, here's my grade," and he gave you an F minus, he said, "Boy, you didn't get nothing. What did you do? You got an F minus? I got some of them right. You got 6 right, but you got 94 wrong." You'd be like, "Oh, okay, so you got all right." Pulled out your and immediately you pulled out your penis. You started figuring out what to do and how to this and how to that. That ain't your job. It was for him to figure it out. He just said what he wanted to do. Did he ask you to go do all that? Did he say, "I want to finish school"? Did he ask you to go do all that? I hear you. Thank you. Put up your dick.
See, family, his medicine, you know what I'm saying? His medicine was harsh. It do leave a bad taste in your mouth. But the man was on point. You know, he I don't think he meant bad. I don't think he have bad intentions. He's trying to heal us, but sometimes it take that harsh words, you know what I'm saying, to make you understand what's going on. What? That's my thoughts on this situation. Until something else further come out, be safe, stay out the way. Now we rise.